Welcome to La Rioja. Let's spend 3 days visiting the best wineries in the world. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are in La Rioja region here in Spain. We're gonna be tasting some of the best wines in the world and visiting some of the most beautiful vineyards in the world as well. So if you are a wine lover, I think you're gonna like this video so much. So make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And during the next 3 days, we're gonna be visiting some of the wineries like Marqués de Riscal, Marquez de Muretta, some of the best ones in the world. So let's go and let's have some fun tasting some wine. La Rioja region, located in north-central Spain, is not only a beautiful region in Spain, but also internationally acclaimed for producing some of the finest wines in the world, particularly its expertly aged red wines. La Rioja's significance in winemaking arises from its distinctive terroir, ideal climate, and rich winemaking heritage. So, the region's varied geography gives rise to a range of microclimates and soil types that are perfectly suited for crafting premium, long-aging red wines. Now, the Rioja wine region is divided into three distinct subregions: Rioja Alta, Rioja Alavesa, and Rioja Oriental, formerly known as Rioja Baja, each offering unique conditions that influence the character of the wines produced. So, while Logroño is the capital of La Rioja, the historic city of Haro holds greater significance in the world of wine, as it is home to many of the region's finest wineries, known as bodegas in Spanish. On day one, we went to La Rioja Alta and we visited 4 bodegas, which I'm going to explain next, but there are many more bodegas in this area like these ones. And one of the coolest things about this region is Barrio de la Estación, a small neighborhood that runs alongside the railway station, hence its name. And the main street is famous for hosting some of Rioja's most prestigious and historic bodegas. Now, the best part, you can easily walk from one bodega to the next, making it a perfect way to experience the rich wine culture of the region. Alright, our first stop is La Muga. Let's go. In my opinion, Bodegas Muga, it's the perfect place to start your Barrio de la Estación adventure. As I mentioned in my previous video, where I take you to Bilbao for some incredible pinchos, jamon and winery visits, definitely check it out if you haven't yet. Getting to La Muga was super easy. There's convenient parking right in front of the bodega, making it the perfect starting point to park your car and explore the nearby wineries and food. Now, the experience was fantastic. We tasted 4 different wines, and our favorite by far was Muga Selección Especial, and I would describe the flavor as a mix of oak, tobacco, blackberry, plum, leather, and earthy, and has a beautiful prolonged finish. Now, the staff was incredible, knowledgeable, and friendly. They explained the meaning behind the label colors, giving us a great foundation for the rest of our wine journey. And what really stood out was learning that Bodegas Muga, founded in 1932, is still family-owned and committed to traditional methods. It's one of the few wineries in Spain that uses oak barrels throughout the entire winemaking process, from fermentation to aging, so that was really cool. Our next stop was Kun Bodega, also known as CVNE, and the experience here was completely different from La Muga. As you can see, the vibe was more quiet and intimate with a darker, simpler aesthetic that made it feel cozy, and that atmosphere makes sense considering Cune is one of the oldest wineries in Rioja, founded all the way back in 1879. Now, let's talk wine. One of Cune's most iconic labels is Imperial, which has earned global acclaim, including being named Wine of the Year by Wine Spectator. Even more impressive, the Imperial Gran Reserva 2012 was served at the 2024 Masters Champions Dinner in honor of Spanish golf legend John Ram. Now, we tried 4 different wines, and our favorite was Imperial Reserva. It was bold but well balanced, elegant and powerful, and I would describe the notes as dark, fruit, oak, vanilla, leather, tobacco, earthy, and a hint of chocolate. The service at Cune was absolutely top-notch, professional, warm, and incredibly knowledgeable. We also enjoyed a delicious spread of meats and cheeses that paired beautifully with the wines, making the whole experience unforgettable. Next up was Bodegas Bilbaínas. We got there about 30 minutes before closing, so we decided to head straight to the wine bar instead of doing a full tour. The wine tasting itself was actually really good. I even preferred the wines here more than at La Muga, but unfortunately the service didn't live up to the experience. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm not sure if the staff were just frustrated that we came close to closing time, but we shared our palate preferences and asked for some guidance on the wine tasting and even basic questions like, what's your most popular wine? wine or what grapes do you use, and just got vague and enthusiastic answers. However, they did explain that they are one of the few Rioja bodegas with all its vineyards located right in Haro, giving them full control over the grape growing process, so that was really cool. Now, regarding the wines, we did a flight of 4 vinos singulares. It was 26 euros, and we really liked the 4 wines, but our favorite was Garnacha. It is fragrant and delicate on the nose, blending intense fruitness like blueberries, raspberry, and blackberry, with floral notes like jasmine and violet, and a hint of chamomile. Our fourth and last stop of the day was Rioja Alta, which was our favorite of all by far. It was established in 1890 by 5 local growers, but in 1904, Alfredo Ardanza merged his own winery with La Rioja Alta, leading to the creation of the iconic Gran Reserva 904, named in honor of that significant year. And of course, we had to try that one. The bodega, service, and wines were 10 out of 10. We tried 3 wines here, and we loved them all, so here's some information about each wine. But if we had to pick one, we would choose Gran Reserva 904, followed by Viña Ardanza Reserva. We could not recommend this bodega enough. It is absolutely stunning. The quality of the wine and service is incredible. But anyways, here's an honest review as we were tasting the wines. Alright, here's something really important to know about our taste in wine.
This is our taste. Everyone's taste is different. For me, we've tasted a lot of wines today. This is not even close. This is by far the best winery bodega we've been to yet. The first 2 we tried, which Anna will leave in the notes there, are the best 2 we've had today. It's not even remotely close. Those are the best. And then the next one I would say was from Cune, or CVNE. Which also leave in the notes because I can't pronounce or I can't remember what that one is. But those 3, it's those 3, and then everything else is those are the best.
I agree. That's
just our palate though. Your palate might be different.
On day 2, we explored both Rioja Alavesa and Rioja Oriental, visiting Bodegas Ysios, Marqués de Riscal, and Casa Primicia, each one offering a completely unique and unforgettable experience. The contrast between them in both architecture and winemaking style was absolutely fascinating. Alright guys, we just got to Isio. As you can see, this is our first stop for day 2, so let's get into it. Bodegas Ysios is a boutique winery known for its striking architecture and for crafting terroir-driven wines that capture the distinct character of their vineyards. The architectural design is truly remarkable, and I was especially excited to see it in person since it was designed by the acclaimed Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava, who is from my hometown Valencia and also designed the iconic City of Art and Science. We enjoyed a 90-minute guided tour with a small group. We were 8 people in total, and we tasted a variety variety of wines in different areas of the winery, each thoughtfully paired with delicious meats and cheeses. The service here was exceptional, the facilities were modern and meticulously maintained, and the wine presentation was truly impressive. We had 3 wines here and we loved them all, but our favorite was Isios Finca El Nogal. The nose was intense and complex with notes of black fruit, blackberries, and hints of roast coffee and spices. And it has a long, persistent, and complex finish. It was a great experience, but let's keep going and head to our second stop. Let's go!
Hasta pronto, eh?
Alright guys, this is stop number 2 of day 2. We are in Marqués de Riscal, so let's get into it. I was really excited to come to Marqués de Riscal because it was named the best vineyard in the world by the World's Best Vineyards competition. As one of Spain's most historic and pioneering wineries, it was the first in Rioja to bottle its wines. We visited their City of Wine, a stunning complex that blends tradition with innovation. Its highlight is the Hotel Marqués de Riscal, an architectural masterpiece featuring flowing titanium ribbons in pink, silver, and gold, echoing the colors of their signature wine bottle. The tour, though with a larger group of about 25 people, was still excellent. It lasted about 90 minutes and I really enjoyed exploring the bodega, the facilities, the service, and wine quality were all top-notch. Wow! We tried 3 wines and our favorite was Marqués de Riscal Reserva. The aromas include oak, vanilla, tobacco, leather, earthy, smoke, and black fruit notes like plum and blackberry. I couldn't recommend Marqués de Riscal enough. Our third stop of the day, we are at Casa Primicia, so let's go inside. Our final stop on day 2 was Casa Primicia, a historic winery in Laguardia, the heart of Spain's Rioja Alavesa region. Housed in the town's oldest civic building dating back to the 11th century, the winery offers a unique glimpse into the area's deep winemaking roots. We took a guided tour with a tasting and had the chance to explore the incredible subterranean cellars. This was an unforgettable experience, you guys. And also the staff was outstanding, providing clear and engaging explanations. This bodega had a more intimate, authentic feel. It was smaller than the other bodegas, but it was more personal and full of character, and it was definitely one of our favorites. We tried 4 wines, and our favorite was Mazuelo. It is bold and dry with notes of baking spice, cedar, oak, vanilla, and black fruit notes. We loved ending our wine tasting journey on day 2 at Casa Primicia because it's in Laguardia, a beautiful town. So we stayed here and had an amazing dinner at Restaurante Los Parajes. In fact, let me show you what we ate.
Es un buen vino, ¿no? Sí.
Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of our tour here in La Rioja, tasting some of the best wines in the world and visiting some of the best vineyards in the world. Today we are in Marqués de Muretta. I have heard nothing but amazing stuff about this vineyard and bodega, so I am super excited to take you guys along with us. So let's go, let's visit Marqués de Muretta. Marqués de Muretta is one of the oldest and most prestigious wineries in Rioja and all of Spain. It was founded in 1852 by Luciano de Murrieta, a visionary who brought winemaking techniques from Bordeaux to Spain, and it was the first Rioja winery to export internationally and to bottle estate-grown wines, a revolutionary concept at the time. His legacy helped define the classic Rioja style, Tempranillo-based wines aged in oak, built to age beautifully. Today the winery is based at the stunning Castillo de Igay estate, just outside Logroño in Rioja Alta. The fully restored 19th century castle and surrounding 300-hectare estate produce all of Marqués de Murrieta's wines with complete control from vineyard to bottle. We tasted 3 wines, but if we had to choose just one, it would be Marqués de Rioja Reserva 2014, and it has some oak, vanilla, tobacco, leather, earthy, smoke, and black fruit notes, and the nose is clean and high intensity. We may have bought more than just a couple bottles, and the gourmet tasting was elevating, delicious, and perfectly paired. It was an unforgettable experience from start to finish. Marqués de Murrieta was easily our favorite winery of the entire trip. The estate, the wines, the hospitality, everything was top-notch. A special thanks to our guide Natalia, who was absolutely amazing. Her passion, knowledge, and love for Marqués de Murrieta made the visit even more special. So if you're traveling to La Rioja or love wine, this is a must visit. And here are our thoughts right after the tasting, sipping wine, soaking it all in. Hey guys, so we are done here at Marqués de Murrieta with the tour. It was amazing. And then we came to the wine shop and have some wine. We're just enjoying the weather, the views, but we just wanted to give you a summary of our visit and what we think, our honest review. We absolutely loved it. What do you think?
I thought they were the best wines I've ever tasted. The estate is stunning, which doesn't even explain it in part. It is so clean and so beautiful and so meticulous. The service here was beyond reproach. I would recommend it any day. Cheers.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we were talking, is that all the facilities here, it is a very big space and it is so clean. Everything is extremely clean. They take pride of, their brand and who they are and the history. We absolutely loved it. This is our favorite of all the wineries that we've done in day 1 and day 2. So we definitely want to be back and recommend you guys to come here because it is absolutely gorgeous and the service was 20, 30 out of 10. So
this one's a must.
Yeah, this one is a must. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video, these 3 days of tasting wine in one of the best regions in the world, La Rioja. If you're a wine lover, definitely come to Spain, come to La Rioja, explore the wineries here. There are so many. There are close to 500, so it's gonna be difficult to visit all of them, but definitely do your research. Save the recommendations that we've told you along this video and come to Spain. So I will see you on the next video. Adios.
Whoa.